The first thing is that this is a mid-rise. What makes this really special is that our neighbor is the famous Unionville Montessori School.
And also the best part is you also get the amenities.
But we have a lot of things that people really want. We have the games room, we have the golf simulator, we have the music practice rooms, we have the kids club. We have a lot of things that people have really voiced out. The oven, okay? This is where most families, especially like Asian families, that's where you put all your pans and pots in there, okay? Don't you actually want to use this convection oven?
Super honored to be here at the Unionville Sales Center here with Johnson Chang, and he is part of the sales experience team of Cornerstone Marketing, and they are doing a lot of things to promote this amazing project, Unionville Condo, and they just have a brand new release of townhomes, which is very attractive, and I'm very happy here to be here with Johnson to talk about this project.
Hi everyone, thank you and welcome for joining us today. Let me just take you on a brief tour about the Unionville and what makes it special, and just to give you the ins and outs, there's a deep dive into this project as to why you should take notice of it. The first thing is that this is a mid-rise. So if we just take a look at this building model, it is mid-rise. So what I mean by mid-rise is that you typically along Highway 7, you see high-rise. About 20, 30 years ago, you see about 15 to 20 stories. And then lately, you're looking at 30, 40, 50 stories. Oh my God, 50 stories along Highway 7. That's a lot of condos.
Right.
Now, this is the mid-rise. It only rises to 10 stories. Total 270 units. 270. That is really compact, it's really small, it's very manageable. Now, what makes this really special is that our neighbor is the famous Unionville Montessori School, UMS. And by the way, it's actually changed its name a few years ago to Unionville College. Yes, because they have actually changed and have offered a much more extensive program. Our address is 9332 Kennedy Road. It takes its address right on Kennedy, okay? And who else is our neighbor within 16th and Kennedy? Is the famous Village Grocer. Now, Village Grocer have been like a landmark within the community of Markham, okay? For those who love pastries, who love meats, who love anything good food, the foodies, they love it. During Thanksgiving, their turkey is amazing. So all these little things are starting to make inroads into our community. And what is the vision for this particular project? Why don't we take us to the map location? Now, friends, as I said before, Highway 7 there is a slew of condos. And for me and my team, we've been doing condos for a long time, okay? But what we found really interesting is that when we stumbled on this opportunity with InCan Developments, who actually, by the way, came from Vancouver, is that they're able to secure a tract of land where they're able to create something that's truly unique. It's different than anything else that you've seen. And that's why some of the phrasing that we use is that this is one of a kind, not one of many, okay? And what's unique about this Highway 7 is a lot of the lifestyle convenience. So starting from 404, you have the Seneca, and then you have a lot of the big box stores. And then as we go into the downtown Markham area, again, there is a lot of redevelopments and Whole Foods, and there's a lot of condos. And if you seriously look at the applications that's made to the Markham City, there's over 65 active applications. Nice. And they're all over 30, 40, 50 stories. So think about the density. Now, and what makes 16th Avenue unique is that for the longest time, ever since the development of the Markham City, is that people want to be close to the action, but not right on the action. What I mean by that is that if you look at 16th Avenue, then you have some of the richest neighborhoods, richest communities within the city of Markham. We're looking at, we got Devil's Elbow, we got Angus Glen, we got Unionville, we have Bursey, and at Markville. All these are very notable communities. And you'll notice that for those who there's a drive along 16th and Highway 7, the further away from this central core, the homes are different. Yeah. The house values are different. Now, I'm not saying which is inferior or what, but the reality is that people often likes, and they would favor convenience. They want to be close to the action, but they don't want the hustle bustle, noise and disturbance, the negative things of being right on that strip. That's why 16th Avenue have been so critical. And this particular location where we are at Kennedy and 16th. So in terms of locations, that if you go west on 16th, that's where TNT is. Okay, that's my stomping ground. I love everything there. It's a one-stop shop for all my groceries. And then if you go down on Kennedy here, it's again another TNT. You're the crosshair of convenience.
Right.
Now, we have Kaimor that is developing a South Village, and by the way, shout out, Nigel, you did great exposition on the updates on the development of South Village. Okay, great video. Check that out if you guys have a chance. And what's important is that aside from that is you have a Minto and also Metropia. Again, two very notable developers who's developing the Union Village. And what's amazing is that part of that redevelopment scheme is of the 400 acres of the golf course, they have to preserve 100 acres of greenlands and preserve space. You cannot choose the neighbors, but you can choose the location. And that's very important. Friends, we're super excited to introduce and release the really rare and luxurious urban townhomes. Now, these are two-story townhomes that you have both elevator access and also direct core access, okay? What's unique about that is that it sits at the base of our entire condominium. And you see that you have your own indoor and outdoor space, and all the outdoor space, remember friends, is that you don't have to pay maintenance fees on them. And what's important, and let's get that white elephant out there, is that all these townhomes are on fixed maintenance fees. Because a lot of friends will say, hey, townhomes, maintenance fees is going to go through the roof. It's on fixed. So it is $499 for a certain size, and then $599. You don't have to worry about either $499 or $599. So that makes the math really super easy, and takes away that concern about the escalating maintenance fees is just to go through the roof because it's such a big size.
So when you say fixed, it means it's fixed for the duration?
No, it is fixed in terms of its base. Your starting base will be $499. So the entire building increase all the maintenance fees, everybody, by let's call it 1 to 2%, then it will be 1 to 2% increase on the base of $499.
Okay. When I first hear about the townhome collection, one thing that really stood out to me is the price per square feet. It's actually under 1,000 per square feet. And also the best part is you also get the amenities of the condo itself, where I know in a freehold townhome you might be paying a little bit less on your monthly fee, but the thing is you won't get that kind of amenities.
I think amenities is super cool, is very important, but even more important to many of our families, of our residents, is security.
Yeah.
We are talking about you're able to live in a townhome where you have that vertical space of the second floor and the first floor, and there's a little more room to run around and move around in. But you're also at the exclusive and within the protection of the 24-hour security.
Amazing.
So let's talk about this, is that we have 2 stories and they're all very nicely finished. And what's unique is on the ground floor, it features a 10-foot smooth surface ceilings.
Nice.
10 foot, okay? And then on the second floor, you have a 9-foot smooth surface ceiling. So you have a lot of vertical height. And all our townhomes here, they feature on the main floor another what we call a multi-gen room. What that is, it is a flexible room big enough for you to put a queen-size bed.
And that's on the ground floor?
It's on the ground floor, on the ground floor, main floor, where you have the main door entry and through the elevators from the parking. And so it's very convenient and truly accessible. And then you also have a full 4-piece bathroom on the main floor. Now, in addition to the main floor, having the ground floor, having a unit, having the bathroom, upstairs is going to be another 2 full bath. Okay, and 2 bedrooms.
Yeah.
So the master, the primary bedroom, plus the second bedroom. So basically you have 3 bedrooms, 3 baths.
Okay.
And also 24-hour security,
Beautiful.
Full amenities. And we haven't gone into the amenities, how it's really unique. And first off, is that there's no swimming pool. Okay? But we have a lot of things that people really want. We have the games room, we have the golf simulator, we have the music practice rooms, we have the kids club. We have a lot of things that people have really voiced out in all our years of developing condominiums.
I think you brought up a great point about swimming pool, because here in Markham we have amazing community centers. We don't really need the condo to have the swimming pool. I much rather go to a much nicer swimming pool at the Angus Glen Community Center than paying up.
You talk about the full length where if you swim, I run out of breath.
Olympic size.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the reality, and for those on this video today, is that about 15% of all the residents actually use the swimming pool.
Okay.
So what that means is that 85% of all the residents in the typical condo, they subsidize for the usage of that 15%.
Okay.
Right?
Awesome.
And so that's a little tidbit. And so this is really great amenities. So why don't we go into the finishing and really work through the finishing just to see how that is unique.
What can you show us now?
Okay, amazing. So let's really walk through what makes the kitchen area unique.
Yeah.
First of all, why is the kitchen important? Because in any home, kitchen it's not just a place where you cook. It's actually just a place where you gather around. It's the place where you cocoon. It's the place where you entertain. I'm not talking about fancy dinners. It's where you actually have conversations with the kids, with the grandchildren. And so the kitchen has to be both functional, durable, easy to maintain. Those are three things that we use when we're designing the kitchen. First, starting on the right, is that everything is what we call integrated. Okay, it's all panel, front panel. So this is the full 24-inch fridge. Okay, this is really nice with this panel and the clipping on, and it becomes part of the furnitures. And of course, there will be 3 standard color package for our clients to choose from. And what's important is that we have both light, dark, and in between. But you can also mix and match. And that's the beauty of it. And it's really nicely appointed. The freezer portion is going to be on separate. This features dual compressors. Okay, so compressor for the freezer and compressor refrigerator, it makes it wear and durable much longer. Now, what we have is the Caesar Stone. Okay, Caesar Stone is a brand. Okay, it's a brand. It is Italian. Okay, and it really talks about the quality of finishing. Okay, now we have full glass backsplash. Okay. What you notice is that we do the full trim wrap, okay? And all our cabinetry, they're all soft closing. Now we go into the oven, okay? This is where most families, especially like Asian families, that's where you put all your pans and pots in there, okay? Don't you actually want to use this convection oven. This is the full convection, and it really cuts down the cooking time, okay? It is and this will also put in a full-size turkey.
And this is standard.
It's standard. This is standard. Okay.
Beautiful.
Now, we have the smooth cooktop. Now, all the appliances are from Italy, Fulgor Milano. Okay. This is a smooth cooktop, 24-inch standard. Drop in. Okay. So what drop in is there is on the back here. Okay. This cuts out. This is the full covering. Okay. Okay. Whereas if you use, and now where there is a little crack on the back, okay, that's where you have a lot of oil and grease, and and when I cook stuff, all my stir fry, everything flies into it. No, we don't have that. So this is what we call a full bleed. Nice. Okay, that's very nice. Now let's turn our attention to, dear to my heart, it's the sink. Okay, why is the sink important? Because remember, it's the functionality, it's the cleaning. Yeah. So the sink, if the sink is too narrow, you cannot put things in it. Right. And to wash it properly, okay? And some of you guys out there, you guys never really used this, and you use this, and you use
dishwasher.
This is just to just put the dishes in.
That's a drying rack.
That's a drying rack? Yeah. No. Yeah. So because we made it extra wide. Okay. So a wok, fryer could all go in. Okay. And it's extra deep. Yeah. So the water doesn't spill over. So again, they're just taking things to heart and really want to make it functional. So again, we have looked at the dishwasher, okay, also known as AKA as the drying rack. Okay. Just kidding. Now, this is something that is really unique, is that some of the families, we understand that they may or may not use a microwave, but we provide one anyways. Okay. Okay. This is unique because you see that there's a little bit of gap space because it allows for our future residents. If they don't like this, they could swap it out.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what's unique about this? The uppers, okay, again, all with soft closing. This is what we call a gloss finish. Okay, you see it from the angle, the gloss on it.
You can see the reflection of the light.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what that is different because we understand that if it is textured, it's much harder to clean.
Right.
Okay, so especially with Asian cooking, where they're involved a lot of steaming and a lot of things gets into the air. Okay, we want this to be easy clean, so this is high gloss finish for that very purpose. Okay, now adding to that, how do we mitigate and control all that? Is that with the externally vented over the range exhaust. Okay,
Nice. Let's see.
now this one is very nice. Now notice that all these, the filters, you can just clip out, and then this I would put into dishwasher and wash it.
Okay.
On a weekly basis, and it'll keep these filters really clean. Okay, externally vented, so it goes through, and it goes out of your unit.
Okay.
Okay, so this is really good to maintain the quality of air within your unit. So this again is a very nicely put together, and this is what we have in our townhomes.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what's unique is that if you look at the plans, and again, definitely reach out to Nigel to get the plans and really talk about what your particular needs are. Is that for our townhomes, we have some townhomes that actually have a L shape, a square kitchen. And then say, Johnson, what is the difference between an L and what we call a linear? Is that you get 2 extra feet of storage and shelving space.
Amazing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it turns on the L, so that is really, you have cooking and cooking over here, and that's how you would work that L. And that really is, it enhances and elevates the functionality of the kitchen. And that is only for some of the plans. So definitely pick over your plans with Nigel and get the product that is right for you and your family.
Okay. All right. Now we have Fionn from Cornerstone Marketing to tell us more about the townhomes, the starting size as well as at the price.
So our starting size for our townhomes is, interior is around like 1,000 square feet, and it goes up to 1,500 square feet. Our price is starting from 1.1, so it's very, very reasonable.
All right, that's great. So how about the number of bedrooms, baths, and does it come with parking and lockers?
Yeah, for sure. So our townhomes have 1 parking, 1 locker, and our bedroom starts from 2 bed plus den, and it goes up to 3 bed.
All right, thank you so much for Johnson and Fionn to show us around in this beautiful Unionville condo project and the townhome collection. And if you have any questions, definitely reach out to me using the information under the video below. And these beautiful units won't last forever, so definitely reach out as soon as possible. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Act fast.
Yeah.